Hey everybody, welcome to our live chat. I'm Heather and we come to you live every day, Monday through Friday. And let me put the times up here. So we are here for you Monday through Thursday, starting at 8 a.m., going on all the even hours, so 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4. And then on Fridays, we're here at 8 and 10. So we talk luminesce. We talk about what's going on, what questions you may have, what products you have questions about. So we did have a couple of questions last hour on the bronzer. And so I actually have the bronzers. And I actually got both of them. I did the metallic and the matte bronzer. So we can go over the differences in those. And so you can see them and, figure out what you would use them for. And so we always like to go over the starter kit, what you receive and all of that. So let's do that real quick. This is our, right here, is our Icon starter kit. And that comes with makeup. So you might have the Icon, you might have the Icon Pro, you might have the Legend. It comes with makeup, and what's great about it is we give you 2 large bottles of foundation so you can start practicing. Get in there and get to work. Start being comfortable with airbrushing. We're going to go over the steps of what you do, but practice. And then also with the 2 different shades, you're able to color match 365 days a year, which is awesome. And then we also give you Love, which is a hydrating illuminator. It'll give you a little bit of luminosity, not necessarily shine, but it will grab the light a little bit, very subtle. And then the Blush is super high pigmented, so it does intensify. It does bloom. And so we're going to go over some tricks on how to use that as well. But these are the steps that I want you to do when you're airbrushing. The first thing is get it out and plug it in. That's going to be the hardest thing you do. But just feel that air. When you turn it on, and just feel that air on your face. Wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going to go. So if you can get used to that and just experience that and move your stylus around your face, that's practicing, because that's what when you apply it, you're going to move your stylus around your face. You also want to make sure you keep it about 4 finger widths away and barely pull back on the trigger. The barely pull back on the trigger is important because you don't want to see a lot of the makeup come out. You should actually question whether or not it's even coming out. So I know that sounds a little weird, but it is how it is. Hello, Deborah. Hey, Patty. Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining me. All right, so I have my face prepped. And I'm going to go in with some of the concealer. Last hour, I did it strictly with the products that you get in your starter kit. But I do like a little extra coverage. I call it my pre-coverage. And so I'm going to go in. I shook up the light beige concealer. And I'm putting my drops right in there. Starting my system. And starting. So I'm going to cover. You can tell my lids are darker. I even have some redness on my nose. Broken capillaries here. So we're going to go in. I can also use it for under the eyes. So I spray under the eyes and then I start bringing it down. So keep going back and forth, and I'm going back to make passes to get the coverage, the level of coverage that I prefer. And that, again, can change every single day, but I can achieve all my coverages with luminesce, because I can do light, I can do medium, I can do whatever I want. Now I'm going in and just patting that out. It looked, I must have stayed in one spot too long. And so when you go in to correct something like that, you want to do it pretty quick. You are spraying so light that it should dry instantly. And then airbrush makeup itself dries quick. So you do want to go in and take care of that as soon soon as possible. All right, so I think I've used, yes, all of my concealer. Now, at this point, I'm going to go in and do some bronzing. So I'm going to take my matte bronzer. I feel like I'm falling off this chair. This one day I'm going to sit on this stool and it's going to make me fall over. It is not steady. Like I can do all this. It's not steady. As you can tell, it's pretty dark. And so I need to make sure that I shake this one up. So I'm going in and I'm going to do some contouring. Now I am contouring before foundation so I can blend out the contour. I can still do very, like some good contour, but it will blend it a little bit when I put the foundation on. Hey, Shauna, how are you? All right, so I'm shaking up. This is the matte bronzer. So I'll put my drops in there. And I'm going to start the contouring. So with, I love airbrush contour because of the fact that it blends for you. Your stylist is going to blend for you. And so it's not, you're not having to go back to your face all the time. Whereas doing it with the brush, I like that as well. But I feel like it's a little more, I don't know if it's that it's softer or I don't know why I like it. But regardless, I have to do it. I have to do it because what foundation is going to do, it evens out your skin tone and hides imperfections. So it makes you, what we say, flat. So there's no movement in my face. So then I'm going to go in and create cheekbones and hide stuff, and that way you're able to kind of tweak how your face is a little bit. I just put tanning solution. Patty's asking, I just put tanning solution on my face. When I take my makeup off tonight, will it wipe off? It will wipe off the tanning solution, Patty. So you'll have to spray it again. You can spray another couple of sprays before you go to bed and just let it dry. All right, so now I'm going to take this. Again, start my movement first. And you can already start to see it, but I move. I'm not staying in one spot. I go back and forth. Just like making passes is going to get your coverage, making passes is getting you to that next level of color intensity, or the up to that contour that you want. So now I'm doing my chin. With my chin, I always do up and down, and then I go back and make the create the jawline. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? Drops on there. Can even go down my nose a little. Anytime that you come in closer because you're doing more detail work, you'll try to spray even lighter than you would the foundation. Does that make sense? So when I come in here to do eyes or this precise contour, I'm really watching how far back I'm pulling on that trigger. And you can already tell it's on this side. So my contour is working. On my neck again, blending that. Remember things that you want to bring out, that's for your highlight. Okay? So there you go on the matte contour. I actually am going to go in real quick and do a little bit of highlighting because I want to show you. See my jowls right here? I'm going to show you. I don't know if I would do it with glow, but I probably let's mix a drop of my foundation in there. Because I am going to go in and highlight that because I don't want to see that. And so that way it brings it forward. Mixing those together. And lightly spraying right there. Isn't that cool? Now when I smile, it's going to happen, but you don't see them as much when I'm not talking. Like if I stop talking, they're not as prominent as they were before. So you can do the same if you have bags under your eyes, like the puffy bags where you can highlight right in the crease. And it's just lightening. It's lightening the crease. I'm going to go in and do a little bit underneath my eyes to highlight here. Right there. All right. So I did that with glow and a couple of drops of my foundation. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and do foundation, and then I'm going to use the is this the one that was open? The matte bronze. The broad shimmer. After I do my foundation. So let me open this up. Yes, Shauna, that's exactly right. Shauna says all a corner is in art is a line. And think about this. That transfers to your makeup. All right. If you want to get really good at makeup, take an art class. Take a color theory class. It will open your eyes. All right, I'm trying to get the plastic or the wrap on this. Now, because, I told y'all last time that since this pigment is the metallic, it is a little bit heavier. So I want to shake it until I hear that BB moving freely. I can tell it's still a little stuck, but I'm going to go in now and do my foundation. And I'll shake that up a little bit more before I use it. Yeah. All right, I'm using shade 3 in Silk. Oh, almost knocked that over. All right, so now I'm going to do full makeup, or the full pass. Keeping it 4 finger widths away. You want to keep your eyes open, because obviously you're going to be looking in a mirror to check everything out. And again, if you are feeling the air, you know where the makeup's going. So keep making those passes. You get the passes it's what's going to give me not necessarily the coverage, because I already have coverage from what I've done already, but it will give me the it'll blend everything. You see how this is starting to blend, not look as dominant as it was before. Blending. And that's all I'm going to do on foundation wise. because I got plenty of coverage. I got the coverage that I want. Now I'm going to take the metallic bronzer, shaking it up. Actually, you know what I'll do? Let me do, I'm going to do some blush real quick. Now I did blush. Normally I do blush before because I do like that softer look, but I am going to do blush now. Because I do like, you can change it up. So if I wanted to have more of a brighter blush, or maybe since I'm used to it now, I know exactly when to stop. So I'm just going to add a little bit of pink to the apples of my cheeks. I'm going in. I just blew an eyelash in my eye. All right, so there we go on that. There's the blush. Hey, Amber. Shauna says, if you feel the air in your eye, that means the makeup is not necessarily. If you feel, I know that's what I'm telling you guys, but like right here, I feel the air on my lashes. You'll feel like where the majority of the air is going, the strongest point of the air, and that's where the makeup's going. So you almost, like your eye, just your reflex, if you point it at your eye, I mean, nothing's coming out, so I can point this at my eye, it's going to make you blink. So if you're practicing and you're doing the holding the stylus and just feeling that air around, hold it near. I'm not telling you to spray your eye. I'm just saying, start moving the airbrush up, and you can feel when it starts tickling your eyelash. Even if you did it with your eyes closed, you can still feel that. But you can, it's like the strongest point is in the center, and so you can feel that. Like I feel the air from here to here, but it's really like right there. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. All right. What did I have in here? Oh, the blush. Okay, so I did the blush, and then now I'm taking the bronze shimmer. Shauna says that your eyes won't stay open. So yeah, if you're actually pointing it, like even my eye, it's going to have that reflex. Like yesterday when I did eyeliner for the first time with airbrush, that was a little tricky just because you do have to, I mean, it had to blow like right there. And so that does take a little more practice. All right, so now I'm going to put the bronze shimmer in here. Now I'm going to use the bronze shimmer for my eyes. So you can tell it's a lot. I used Amber Luminizer last hour, and it's like, boom, it's in there. But the bronze shimmer is more on the subtle side. See how beautiful that is? I love it. It's like a goldy bronze. Just like that. So I'm just bringing that in. And watch this. I did this with the amber as well. But look how pretty this is. Is that not gorgeous? I love this one. Gorgeous. And then I'll take some lip toppers. Or you know what Renee would take? She would take the lip jelly. And I'm just going to put on top of that. So definitely more of a shimmer, because that's why it's called bronze shimmer, but it is very goldy bronze. Now you can do this. So in place of my contouring, or I could actually do it on top of that, I could put the bronze shimmer here down my nose, put a drop in your foundation, and that's gorgeous too. You can, I mean, there's so much you can do with it. Like use it for lips, eyes. Now, would I want to do lips, eyes, and cheeks? Probably not. But a lot of times, especially in the summer, I use the bronze shimmer as, even though you don't contour with shimmer, it gives you that bringing it in look, but yet I kind of use it for blush. So it's really very versatile. I really like it. I like it a lot. All right. We are ready to go. So finish mascara, and then, you could put eyeliner on this. I'm actually, for the 4 o'clock, I'm going to leave the eyes, and we'll still airbrush, and then I'm going to add to that. And so we'll do the eyes up a little bit more for that 4 o'clock, and I'll do more airbrushing, and I'll go back and airbrush with the eyeliner. I mean, with the airbrush. Eyeline with the airbrush. Whatever is it. All right, guys. Hey, Candy. All right, so there you go, guys. We will finish up at 4. We'll still start over with the airbrush. I might still contour with the matte, so you guys can see that a little bit more, the matte bronzer. And I'm trying to think what else. Maybe go a little bit pinkier on the cheeks, if I can find tulip. So, all right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.